Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
And I'm Happy Jack. Good morning.
Good morning, Jack. How you doing?
Doing good. How about you, Dave?
I like your shirt. I'm
Thank
doing
you.
good, yeah. You're looking good today.
Thank you.
I want to just start the show by just, I guess, complimenting you or apologizing to you. I don't know which it is. You're the youngest here. You're the rookie here, and I think sometimes you take a little more abuse than you should. And yesterday would have been a good example. We was going to tease you, and we hollered at you at the end of the show. You come running over here to help us out, and I feel bad about that. I didn't sleep at all last night.
You know, my parents would tell you to keep on teasing me. So.
Oh, good. That's good to know. You should have said that. But that's
Probably
good to know.
not, but.
All right, we have a good show lined up for you again today. We've had some great guests this week, as usual, and we have more coming in today. Maybe not as many as yesterday. Yesterday was jam-packed with guests, and that is good. Today we have a couple coming in, and it looks like we're going to be visiting again about the Dawson County Raceway. We have Subway. We'll visit with Matt, and also on our schedule, the Custer County Ag Society today. And Farmers National at the end of this half hour will be our guest to tell you about all the activities they have going on at Farmers National, Dave Davis. So that's all coming up. We're going to play the game, and we have a blowing the doors off barbecue ticket.
Yes.
$20 value.
Yes, indeed it is. And that serving begins at 5 p.m. Now, I'm going to try to pronounce this as best as I possibly can. But we're sticking to events that happened in May. The capture of Fort Ticonderoga, I hope I pronounced that right.
Sounds good.
Took place on the 10th of May of 1775 during the American Revolutionary War. One of the leaders of the attack was Ethan Allen. Who was the other? Your choices are John Brown, George Washington, Benedict Arnold, or John Paul Jones. Again, the capture of Fort Ticonderoga took place on the 10th of May in 1775 during the American Revolutionary War. One of the leaders of the attack was Ethan Allen, and who was the other? Your choices once again, John Brown, George Washington, Benedict Arnold, or John Paul Jones.
And again, this is for a ticket to the Blowing the Doors Off barbecue coming up on June 6th. Call us at 872-2801. And see if you can answer the question.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
At BD, they are driving healthcare forward. Every day, their innovations help doctors diagnose faster, protect nurses on the front lines, and improve care for millions worldwide. They believe in big ideas, bold solutions, and a future where healthcare works better for everyone. Together, progress isn't just being made. The world of health is being advanced. BD, where innovation meets impact.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the month of June is one more good reason: Palmer Monument's After Memorial Day sale. Go and see Palmer Monument today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off their already reduced prices. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs, and they'll save you money too. During the After Memorial Day sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow and Lexington.
We have Jerry on the line. Good morning, Jerry. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get a ticket to the Blowing the Doors Off barbecue going your way. Here's your question. Here's Jack.
All right. The capture of Fort Ticonderoga took place on the 10th of May in 1775 during the American Revolutionary War. One of the leaders of the attack was Ethan Allen. Now, who was the other? Your choices are John Brown, George Washington, Benedict Arnold, or John Paul Jones.
Would it be John Paul Jones?
It is not.
Jerry,
No.
sorry. I think it's Benedict Arnold.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Is it?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, keep trying, Jerry.
Okay, doke.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
All right, darn it. That one, I kind of remember that one. I don't know why, because I shouldn't shouldn't expect to answer history questions because I don't know about you. I didn't pay that much attention to history like I should have. I mean, I learned some things, but it's so much as you get older, history just gets more and more fun. So I love history. I wished I would have paid more attention in school, and I'm guessing there's a few out there that are agreeing with me. Yeah, it seemed kind of like, well, what do I want to know about that for? I'm 17 years old or 16 years old. I don't really care about the Revolutionary War and so on and so forth. And then you realize, hey, history's important.
Yeah.
And it also repeats itself. So you can kind of step aside of things if you know what's coming, and history will help you with that. So we'll give somebody a try tomorrow, again on the breakfast show, to win another one of those blowing the doors off tickets, and maybe we'll add something else to that as well tomorrow. So keep it right here each and every morning. Starts at 7:30. Yesterday, I was going to play this song all through the show, but we were so busy yesterday that I think I got to play one song yesterday because we had so many good people coming in on the breakfast show. So let's get that taken care of. Here's the Ruin Brothers with Summer Sun.
Are you going, my fading light?
KCNI KBBN Radio.
At Gateway Motors Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, they'll go to the ends of the earth, literally, to find the perfect vehicle for you. They take every detail you share, from color to trim to the smallest feature, and search high and low until they discover exactly what fits your needs. When you work with Gateway Motors Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, You can trust they'll stop at nothing to make sure the car, truck, or SUV you want ends up in your garage. From North Dakota to Texas, California to Maine, where will the perfect vehicle you're searching come from? Find out at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow.
Ready to get growing? The Garden Center has everything you need to bring your yard and garden to life. From beautiful annuals and hardy perennials to fresh vegetable plants ready for your garden, they've got it all. Looking to upgrade your landscape? Check out their great selection of trees and shrubs. Step inside their fully stocked greenhouse and find inspiration around every corner. Open 7 days a week, the Garden Center is your one-stop shop for all things green and growing. Find the Garden Center in Broken Bow at 500 Thelma Street, 1 block south of Highway 2. Visit them today and be sure to check out their Facebook page for the latest arrivals and updates.
The BD Broken Bow plant is looking for some folks who have some special talents. They're looking to hire machine operators, maintenance technicians, and mold repair technicians. And they'll be taking walk-in interviews on Wednesday, June 3rd from 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. Potential candidates can park in the visitor parking lot, or if it's full, you can park in the associate parking lot across the street and enter through the glass door, the entrance with the stairs, and you'll be greeted from the folks there in the front lobby and get started on all those interviews. Again, they're looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, and mold repair technicians, and we'll be taking walk-in interviews on Wednesday, June 3rd from 3 p.m. until 4 p.m.
All right, Off-Broadway in Broken Bow offers exceptional assisted and independent living plus a great move-in special and referral bonus. Staff can help with housekeeping, medication management, and meals, taking the burden off of your shoulders. Off-Broadway is there 24/7 if you need them, giving you peace of mind while still maintaining your independence. You choose your level of care and are free to come and go as you please, and let them handle the cooking and cleaning so you can spend more time doing what you love. There's no yard work, no snow scooping, just comfort, community, and convenience. Enjoy a full schedule of activities to keep you engaged and entertained, along with a friendly staff that's sure to brighten your day. Come take a look around and see all they have to offer. They would love to welcome you through their doors.
Thanks, Jack. Also, reminder again, we will be having the Dave Davis auction report coming up at the end of this half hour. We'll be getting to that in a while. In the meantime, I got a question for you, Jack, since you're here. You lived up on a ranch, grew up on a ranch up north of Taylor.
I did.
And did you spend time in Taylor when you were a kid? I mean, did you go to town sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And it's a small town.
It very much is, yes.
One of the small, wonderful towns here in the Sandhills in central Nebraska. And Broken Bow's a small town.
Right.
You know, relatively small compared to the rest of the communities in other parts of the country. Here in Nebraska, we're medium-sized probably. Go to the east end of the state, you're going to run into a lot more people.
Right.
Right. And so there's something kind of special about small towns. Everybody knows something about someone else, and someone else knows something about you.
Yep.
So when you do good things, they know about it, and when maybe you stumble a little bit, everybody's talking about it.
Yep.
But there's this strength in small communities. No matter how small, the heartbeat is strong. And there's things that go on that bother some people, and they say, I can't deal with everybody knowing my business. I'm going to move to a bigger place. And then they become isolated in, like a heavily populated area. You can actually disappear easier in a city than you can in a small town.
Right.
But that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So let's celebrate that this morning with John Prine and Dolores Keane. Dolores Keane, a famous Irish singer, teamed up with John Prine with this one, In a Town This Size, on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. John Prine and Dolores Keane together in A Town This Size. That's off the album In Spite of
This is the
Ourselves.
garden hose.
Some of you may own that album, and if you do, you've probably played it a few times. There are a lot of really good cuts on there. John Prine and Dolores Keane. And Dolores Keane from Ireland probably understands small towns. If you go to rural Ireland, you'll run into a lot of really small little places, just like that was depicted there. What do you have for us, Jack?
All right. Well, the PEO Sisterhood is going to be hosting their 4th annual Bunko Scholarship Fundraiser. You can try out your luck with this scholarship fundraiser and silent auction on Saturday, June 6th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Broken Bow Public Library event room. Tickets are $25 per person or $80 for a table of 4. Tickets are available at the door, and the organizers stress that no Bunko experience is necessary. There's going to be a short tutorial and a tutorial practice run to be provided prior to the game. Now, PEO, or the Philanthropic Education Organization, is a women's organization, and fundraisers are put in order to help with education loan funds, continuing education programs, and scholarships. Now, those interested in more information or looking to attend the scholarship fundraiser are invited to contact Ray Lynn at 308-202-0143. You can text or leave a voicemail if there is no answer. This year's theme is America's 250th birthday celebration, and a silent auction will be included in the festivities. Now, wear the red, white, and blue and bring some friends. Enjoy lunch and games along with prizes and fun for all for an excellent cause on Saturday, June the 6th.
The Broken Bow Chamber getting ready for a market on the square. First one's coming up June 4th, and it'll run all the way through the summer into early fall and end on September 17th. If you're interested in being a vendor, contact Steph at the Chamber office. You're able to pay a weekly fee or seasonal fee. You can ask more details of Steph at 872-5691 or stop by the Chamber office on the east side of the square. And also get ready for the citywide garage sales June 5th through the 7th here in Broken Bow. You can pass along those treasures to someone else and participate and have some fun. Also, mark your calendar for the Custer County Demo Derby on Saturday, June 13th at 7 p.m. A fun night of crash 'em up and exciting action. Plus, following the Derby, you can enjoy the Kyle Saylor Band with country music, food, and drinks, all available the night of the Demo Derby on June 13th. It's going to be a lot of fun. They brought it back, second year for it, so be sure and take part and support the Chamber's activities. All right, I want to know. I got to know. I need to know.
All right, what do you need to know?
Here's the Mavericks.
With spring activities just getting underway, you may be experiencing some aches and pains. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We offer state-of-the-art manual techniques and equipment to help you recover from back injuries, muscle strains, shin splints, or surgery. Call your movement rehabilitation specialist at 872-5111 or check us out at one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Gothenburg, or Callaway. Let Team Physical Therapy get you back into shape for spring. 872-5111.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, Dave Davis Auction Service is having an auction. It's the Baxter Welding Closeout Auction. It's going to be Saturday, June 20th, starting at 9 a.m. right there at the location at 1801 South G Street in Broken Bow. And again, that's June 20th, starting at 9 a.m., the Baxter Welding Closeout Auction. If you'd like a sale bill, you can stop in our office, or you can also look online and find it at davedavisauction.com. If you have any questions, please give Jim a call at 870-1785. Going over to Farmers National side, we have a price reduction at 833 South 9th Avenue. It has an inviting front porch. Welcome home to this delightful property featuring a cute covered front porch, perfect for relaxing mornings or cozy evenings. Step inside a spacious open concept living and dining area. The kitchen boasts warm oak cabinets, a convenient breakfast bar, and comes complete with all appliances. Enjoy the convenience of main floor laundry, located in the back addition that also offers a family room or den area, perfect for a home office. This home includes 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, a storage basement, and plenty of parking options with an attached double garage, plus an additional carport. And the shingles were new in 2020. It has a composite front porch for low maintenance. It's ready to move right in at 833 South 9th Avenue. At 840 Arrowhead Drive, this one is also move-in ready. Spacious open living and dining area filled with natural sunlight and featuring a cozy fireplace with a gas log. Kitchen offers updated countertops, a cute backsplash, and appliances that stay with the home. This home features 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, all conveniently located on one level, main floor laundry, mostly newer style windows, attached double garage. Enjoy the fenced-in backyard with a nice privacy fence and covered patio area. It's located on a quiet street with no back neighbors at 840 Arrowhead Drive. We have an acreage close to town at 1499 Myers Road. It's a ranch-style home with an open floor plan. Large kitchen has an island and lots of cupboards and counter space. Patio doors go out to large composite deck. Main floor has 3 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms. Both master bedroom and second bedroom have a walk-in closet and an ensuite bathroom. Main floor laundry room with a sink. Lower level has the 4th bathroom, possibility of 2 more bedrooms, and a large family room. It does have an attached double garage. It's got a large backyard. There's a place for livestock, a small alfalfa field in the back. Total acreage is 3.9, and it's located at 1499 Myers Road. At 1740 North D Street, this home has had lots of upgrades. The moment you step inside, you're going to feel right at home. The formal dining room and living room are filled with natural light from large windows, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere throughout the main level. The beautifully updated kitchen features custom cabinetry, granite countertops, a classy subway tile backsplash, ceramic tile flooring, and a breakfast bar with ample prep space. Stainless steel appliances, including double ovens, are included. An informal dining area sits alongside the patio doors that go out to the deck, making it perfect for indoor-outdoor entertaining. The main floor offers 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, including a primary bedroom with an ensuite bath, as well as the convenience of main floor laundry. The lower level provides additional living space with a comfortable family room, a 3rd bathroom, 2 generous bedrooms, and a storm shelter with additional storage. It's situated on a corner lot. The property features a large deck, underground sprinklers, an attached double garage, and a detached single garage, fully fenced-in backyard. This is located at 1740 North D Street. We have new construction at 845 Pawnee Lane. It does have a price reduction. Great open floor plan for easy entertaining. Everything is on one level. Kitchen has a peninsula and custom cabinets with soft closed drawers. Patio doors off of the dining area, 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. Main bath has a large walk-in shower. It does have an on-demand water heater. Quality finishes throughout. Attached finished 25 by 30 garage. Come and check it out at 845 Pawnee Lane. We have a cute home at 1031 North B Street. This home has charm and character. Living room has a neat hardwood flooring and lots of cute archways. Kitchen has been updated with a neat tile backsplash, and appliances are staying with the home. Bathroom has been remodeled with lots of tile work, linen storage at the end of the hall, 2 bedrooms on the main floor. Utility area is in the basement. Basement is not finished but has lots of possibilities. Back porch off of the single attached garage, vinyl siding and metal roof for low maintenance. Fenced in backyard with a nice privacy fence. Come and check this cutie out at 1031 North B Street. We have a charming home in Arnold at 408 North Broadway Street. Enjoy relaxing on the large covered front porch, perfect for morning coffee or evening unwinding. Step inside to an open living and dining area featuring beautiful hardwood floors, a stunning bay window, and fills the space with natural light, and a cozy pellet corn stove. An antique hutch adds a unique touch of charm and warmth. The large updated kitchen offers plenty of space and comes complete with appliances that stay. The renovated main floor the renovated main floor bathroom features double sinks and a tub shower surround. You'll also find 2 convenient, comfortable bedrooms on the main level, along with the convenience of a main floor laundry. Upstairs, there are 2 additional bedrooms plus a cozy reading nook, perfect for a quiet retreat or workspace. The finished basement adds even more living space with a family room and a second bathroom, just waiting for your choice of flooring to make it your own. This is all situated on a corner lot. The property also features a spacious carport and an older garage for extra storage or projects. This home is move-in ready and waiting for new owners. Don't miss out. That's at 408 North Broadway Street. I think that sums it up for this week, but I'd like to thank you all for listening. I hope you have a great day. This has been Kathy Eberly for Farmers National Company and Dave Davis Auction Service. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Several people are still missing after a large chemical tank ruptured in southwestern Washington state. There's at least 2 fatalities, 9 workers unaccounted for. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says Cuba's in a lot of trouble.
He discussed the situation in Cuba during President Trump's cabinet meeting at the White House.
Unfortunately for them, it's run by a bunch of incompetent communists. And being communist is bad. Being an incompetent communist is like the worst.
I'm at Mattinson.
Iran responded after the U.S. carried out another round of strikes against the country last night. Alabama officials filed an emergency appeal to the Supreme Court as they seek permission to use a Republican-leaning map for the midterm elections. The Trump Justice Department's criminally investigating writer E. Jean Carroll, who accused President Trump of sexual assault. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Maybe this is you too. There's enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It is amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled. And it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives. And MediShare is proven you can save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Over 1 million Americans are now part of healthcare sharing, and MediShare is the gold standard. It's trusted. It works. It's been helping people save money and have peace of mind now for 30 plus years. It's not some big impersonal thing either. It's a community of people like you helping each other. So yeah, if you're frustrated too, here's your chance to make a refreshing change. You'll notice the difference as soon as you call. They're easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number. Call 855-SHARE-40. That's 855-SHARE-40. 855-SHARE-40.
In Nebraska news, former Nebraska notary J.C. Todd is appealing 24 criminal convictions tied to improperly notarized 2024 medical cannabis petitions. A Hall County jury convicted Todd in February on 23 counts of official misconduct and 1 count of missing a false statement under oath after prosecutors said a petition circulator never appeared before him for notarization as required by law. Todd was fined nearly $3,900 and received no jail time. His appeal argues that the trial was flawed and questions whether notaries can be prosecuted as public officials. The case stems from petitions to legalize medical cannabis, which still qualified for the 2024 ballot and passed with strong voter support. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles,
Here's Monty Bolaños.
The NBA playoffs continue with Game 6 on Thursday between the Thunder and the Spurs, and it all tips off from San Antonio at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Baseball on Wednesday night, Shohei Ohtani pitched 6 hitless innings and had a leadoff home run as the Dodgers defeated the Rockies 4-1. LA has won 5 in a row. The Yankees shut out the Royals 7-0. They completed a 4-game sweep, while the White Sox blew out the Twins 15-2, and rookie Munetaka Murakami hit his 20th home run of the season. The Cubs snapped out of their 10-game losing streak with a 10-4 win over the Pirates. In men's college hoops, Baylor wing Tunde Yesufu withdrew from the NBA draft and committed to St. John's. All-SEC point guard Tyler Tanner also withdrew and is returning to Vanderbilt. And at the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Hurricanes shut out the Canadiens 4-0 in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals to take a 3-1 series lead.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Chance of rain showers today, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 79. Winds out of the east, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows level off around 55, cloudy. Cloudy skies tomorrow, chance of rain showers, highs level off around 80. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
At Palmer Monument, they work with dedication to honor your loved ones with care and craftsmanship that lasts. They work with you to design meaningful, lasting memorials for your loved ones. Palmer Monument of Broken Bow, designed with pride, sold with integrity.
It is about 7 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside now with Jack Simpson and find out what it really feels like. Jack, what's it like out there this morning?
Oh, it's just another beautiful day. 58 degrees outside, the cloudy skies. It's acting like a nice shade. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 3011, humidity 88%. No rain in the last 24 hours with 81 hundredths of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 84 and an overnight low of 54.
All right, Jack, thanks a lot. Have you checked on the birds?
I did this morning, and there's still 6 eggs in there.
And the tomato plants?
Still all upright.
Standing up?
Yep.
All right.
Jack, I have one question.
Yes, what's up, Jeremy?
If there was a tornado bearing down on us in the morning, would you still say it's a beautiful morning?
I think I might be running the other direction away from the tornado.
You have very low standards for now. It is beautiful, and the last week when you've said it's beautiful, but there have been some mornings where I would have not agreed that it was beautiful, and you're like, nope, it's great. You're just a great, positive guy.
Yeah, you got the attitude.
You got the attitude. It's a great way to start the morning, hearing your weather report.
So that allows us to send you out in any kind of weather.
Yeah. You keep saying it's so beautiful out there. We're going to send you out and say, report on that EF5 tornado bearing down on us.
I think if Jack's folks are listening up in north of Taylor, they're probably thinking, now, wait a minute. That's my son.
Well, he'll say it's a very beautiful tornado before he turns around and runs.
Look at that thing twist. Hey, Jack, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
He is a positive guy. It's nice to have around. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back. Jeremy is in the studio here today. And by the way, before we take that break, I know you're hearing Brent's air shifts other than the breakfast show. I'm just going to be somewhat frank about it. He's on strike.
Oh, boy. Everyone goes on strike around here.
Well, he's on strike from the breakfast show. Yeah, he's doing all the rest of the stuff. I think you're actually taking care of some sports news for him now. But he's making himself scarce around here, and he's on strike from the breakfast show, and I don't know. I assume he'll be back next week, but I don't know what the problem is. I did receive a little note, a little email, something about had enough.
Those are the worst kind of emails.
Had enough, something about the neighborhood. I don't know.
Oh, this is not a work issue. It's a neighborhood issue.
Well, then it becomes a work issue.
Oh, yeah. That's what happens when you work with your neighbors.
Yeah, we're right across the street from one another. I'm always trying to be nice, trying to help him out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to mow his lawn before he gets back, and I'm wanting to put up a bird feeder before he gets home, too, and kind of just, a welcome home thing. Maybe we can patch this thing up.
Well, I hope you do. Because doing news and sports is not fun. Yeah, we need him back next week.
There's nothing personal about it. I just don't want to do any more of his work.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, I think he'll be back on Monday. In the meantime, Jeremy and I are going to take care of things here. Let's talk a little bit in a moment about the Gates Fund Day. Spend a little time on that. We'll do that right after these words.
A care model rooted in 5 basic values: dignity, respect, patience, charity, and trust. That's Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. Stop by or visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn about their commitment to their residents and current openings.
Warning lights and duct tape can only get you so far. Let Power Solutions LLC keep you rolling and the duct tape in the toolbox where it belongs. Stop out and schedule your repair with their diesel mechanics. 2 miles east of Broken Bow, Nebraska on Highway 2, Power Solutions LLC. Give them a call, 308-872-5522, 308-872-5522.
In Nebraska, we know severe weather is part of life. Everything from strong winds, hail, fire, and even tornadoes. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We can't stop the weather, but we can help you prepare for it. Lori and I are here to make sure that things you've worked hard for are protected. Your home, your vehicles, your farm, your business. Every policy should be built to handle the unexpected. If it's been a while since you reviewed your coverage, now is a great time. One quick conversation could make all the difference after a storm. So before the next round of severe weather rolls across the plains, give us a call and make sure you're covered. 308-836-2201. Because when the skies turn dark, it's good to know Nebraska Owners Insurance is looking out for you.
At BD, they're all about advancing the world of health. You may not see their name every day, but chances are their medical technology is helping patients and healthcare workers all around you. From safer devices to smarter solutions, they are committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. Because at BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
That's Shelley. That's Brent's wife right there doing the BD ad. And I guess if Brent decides not to come back for the breakfast show, Shelley would be a great co-host.
She would be. And she's probably, even though she's not as big into sports as Brent, you know, through osmosis of some kind. She's been around it so much in their home. She's probably just a natural just from being around Brent.
Yeah, you have to wonder, though, after many years of being with Brent as a spouse, I don't want to speak for Shelley, but
careful, Brent might be on strike another week.
Yeah, they may be listening. Anyway, yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to go the other direction on that.
Well, I'm glad we're such good. We're just part-time co-hosts, and I'm already talking you off the ledge.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. So glad you're here. Well, let's change gears and talk a little bit about the Gates Fund Day. You mentioned, I believe, when we talked about this the other day, that we all know that buildings need tender, loving care. And the Gates Community Center gets used quite a bit, and they want to preserve it. It's kind of a historic building because there's not a lot of brick schools left out in the country, and they want to keep it up and use it for the community center. It's working great, has a big gym in it and so forth. They're looking at maybe some repairs on the roof, and that's very important. So they have, again, put together the Gates Fund Day. I think what people are liking about this, and I think are responding to it, is that it's a good old-fashioned afternoon of fun and food. It's just going to be great because they're going to have kids' games, antique tractor show, cornhole tournament. I heard something about relays and bouncy house and many other games for the kids. So it's going to be a big day starting at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to run up there and check it out. It sounds like a lot of fun. And as we all know, community buildings are really important. They play a large role in small communities, and that Gates community really needs that community building to keep standing. Like Dave said, they don't build them like they used to. So you got to take care of those old buildings, because once you lose them, it's certainly a lot more expensive to build a new one than it is to take care of the one you've got.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the folks around the area went to Gates School, and they want to come back and have that feeling of coming back to their school. and having that preserved. So it's an important day. They've also added a barbecue contest. Now that starts in the afternoon or morning, whenever the barbecue folks want to come in. And it'll be anything from a big barbecue unit on a trailer all the way down to somebody's backyard grill. They're inviting everybody to come and make some tasty proteins for people to eat. All the proceeds will go to help the center with the repairs that we talked about. And so along about 5:30 on Saturday, they'll announce the barbecue results, and then they'll start serving to the public. And they have a price that's very affordable. Adult meals, $20. Kids 5 through 12, $10, and under 5 are free. So I don't know if any of you have went out to eat lately, but a $20 bill doesn't go as far as it used to. Let's just put it that way. And it's not the restaurant's fault. It's the cost of the food that they're putting together. So this is a pretty good deal. It's going to be a really good barbecue, some sides and so forth. And if you need more information about any of this, call Ben or text him at 308-870-5859. And I know that the Myers family have ties certainly to the Gates area. And Perry loves his tractors, as you know, and they're bringing some of those restored antique tractors out, and everybody's invited to bring their antique tractor in. The sign-up for that's at 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, it's cool to look at.
Yeah, it brings back more memories. Like, well, when you weren't in school, you're on one of those tractors. Maybe doing some haying or something. So horseshoes, relays, bouncy house, all the things that the kids are going to want to take part in. By the way, the cornhole tournament, if you're kind of like to play, if you're kind of serious about that, it's $10 per entry, and 80% will go to the winner and 20% to the community center.
There you
so
go.
It's a big jackpot there.
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right. Very good. And I'm glad you stopped me. I feel better about that, not going any further with that communication that I was headed down. I was going to ask you a question. This is kind of an odd question because it's kind of an unusual thing, and a question I would not thought of asking all the years I've been here. But in Washington, D.C., they're celebrating the 250th anniversary of our country, birthday, and there's going to be cage fighting.
Oh, yeah, the UFC, yeah.
Yeah, and they're putting up big, I don't know, arcs and to hang the lights on and everything.
It's quite the setup.
Yeah. Now, for a guy like me, I'm going, what are we celebrating the 250th birthday of the nation with cage fighting? But they're going to have a bunch of people there. I mean, I don't know how other people feel about it. You can drop us a line here if you want to express yourself on it. To me, it kind of seems odd.
Yeah. You could have what if you had like a baseball game or something like that? That would feel like it's America's pastime. You could do something like that.
Well, like they did up at Victoria Springs a few years ago when they had the anniversary celebration of Victoria Springs.
That's right. They had that historic baseball game, didn't they?
Yeah, and I took part in that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And people would just get in line and see if they could hit that old-fashioned ball, and he had the old bat and so forth. For somebody like me, that seems more appropriate than cage wrestling, but I don't know. It just seems.
I don't know. Back in the days of the colonies, there were a lot of bar fights. Maybe they'll reenact some of those saloon brawls.
Yeah, pub fights. I suppose you're probably right. All right. Well, we're going to take a time out. We're going to come back. Got a little Old Crow Medicine show lined up for you. And then Jeremy has some things he's going to tell you about, so stick around.
The Breakfast Show.
Don't know what I do without them. They're awesome.
On KCNI KBBN.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
The 87th Annual Sand Hills Cattle Association Scholarship Gala is May 29th. Be a part of raising money for scholarships and enjoy an evening of fruitful conversation and entertainment. Cocktail hours at 4:30, a delicious steak supper is at 6. Auction items include custom pieces and more, and there's a gun raffle as well. Corbett Wall is a guest speaker, and local country music artist BJ Jameson will provide music. Get your tickets now at sandhillscattle.com or at the door of the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow, May 29th. It's the Sand Hills Cattle Association Scholarship Gala.
Sun Valley Landscaping is bursting with beautiful, vibrant flowers and ready for all you gardeners. They love this time of year and can't wait to help you plan your gardens and flower beds. Their greenhouses are filled with healthy and gorgeous perennials, annuals, and garden vegetables. Sun Valley will pot your plants for you or take home one of their unique planters or already made hanging baskets. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday noon to 5. Sun Valley Landscaping, east of the Fire Hall on Highway 2 in Ansley.
Rock played on Wednesday and didn't get enough matches. That means next Wednesday's Mind Match jackpot is $150.
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings. Brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
Discover the beauty of the Secret Garden, open every day in May. Weekday hours are 11:30 to 4:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30, and Sundays 1 to 4. Browse a stunning variety of annuals and succulents and pick out a container to plant them in. View inventory at thesecretgardenonline.com, just west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. Monday through Saturday, you can catch the delicious drinks and lunches at their Broken Bow location inside the old McDonald's building, The Secret Garden.
Exciting news. New merchandise is in and ready for you to shop at Varney Pharmacy. They'd love to see you soon so they can show you the new melamine dishware with floral print, along with dish towels, berry bowls, and spatulas that all match. There's a cocktail print as well, plus thermal cups, snack plates, dish towels, and aprons. Head to downtown Broken Bow and visit Varney Pharmacy for these great items and more. That's Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
8:26 is your breakfast show time. Jeremy Shipe and Dave Burney with you here on this good-looking Thursday. Clouds out there. Could maybe get some rain out of those clouds. I don't know.
We'll hope.
We wish. We
wish
wish.
you could raise your hand up there and just squeeze them like a dish rag, kind of get some of that moisture out of there.
Put about 1.5 inches real slow right over here.
I think as we get closer to the weekend, we won't have to worry about that as much.
Sounds
the
like
chance of rain kind of raises up a little bit.
Good. I know there's weekend activities, but I think we'll put up with a little change in schedules just to get the rain.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have over there for us, Jeremy? You got some live reads?
Yeah, I want to tell you about a comedy act that's coming to Sylvester's. This is on Friday the 5th from Jokers and Jester Comedy Tour. This next special comes the Lone Jester Jake Daniels with special guest Sam Ridley. They're coming to Sly's in Broken Bow June 5th, so don't miss the show. Again, this is from 8 to 10. This is not the normal hours that concerts at Sylvester's are, so do keep that in mind. Make sure you get out there so you can get yourself a seat, and I just would imagine that the stage there at Sylvester's and the way the seats are arranged is just got to be a good place to take in a comedy show. It's small. It's an intimate setting. So if you want to go and check this out, it says here his energy and charisma on stage are infectious. He's not just another comedian. Sam is a storyteller, connecting with his audiences on a personal level with the ability to develop it all into hilarious narratives. He's a real comedic genius. The duo comes to town for a night of comedy, magic, and music. Don't miss this night of hilarity. Again, it's June 5th. That's a Friday at the quiet little place that rocks, Sylvester's, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Yeah, I talked to Freddie about that a little bit. He's excited to have something a little different on the stage. They always have great music there, but he thought he'd give that a try, kind of mix it up a little bit. So if you go out and support it, then you'll be able to probably see some more comedy on stage at Sylvester's. I don't know if you've heard or not, but we're been announcing this for a while, so hopefully you have. Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley and Loop Agency in Loop City has joined Insight Partners. At Insight Partners, they believe they're better together, which is why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined with them to better serve their customers and communities. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team can help protect what matters the most to you. Stop by Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley and stop by Loop Agency in Loop City, or go online to mynispartners.com, myInspartners.com. All right, going to take a break. We'll be back with more of The Breakfast Show.
Homeowners, landlords, and business owners of Custer County and beyond. Is your lawn begging for a makeover? Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair has the magic touch for your green oasis. A 4 or 5-step fertilizer program, sprinkler repair expertise, and top-notch aeration and mowing. Transforming your yard into a lush paradise is just a call away. Call Kyle at 308-870-0348. Serving Custer County and beyond.
Sharon Lawn Care Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith of the Palmer Monument Company. You already know about the advantages of pre-selecting your family memorial. Now there's yet another good reason to come and see us today. For the entire month of June, with a coupon from the newspaper, you'll receive additional savings off our already sale prices. We'll assist you in selecting the stone, the inscription, and the artwork, and we'll save you money too. Come see us during the After Memorial Day sale at the Palmer Monument Company in Broken Bow and Lexington.
From head to toe, Geared for Sports has the products you need this summer. It doesn't matter if you're playing sports or watching them, the shoes, equipment, and apparel you need are on the west side of the square in Broken Bow. They even have super comfortable chairs you can set up for watching your favorite athlete. Browse their impressive selection of hats to protect your head from the summer sun and stay hydrated with a new water bottle. Wishing you a great sports season. Geared for Sports in Broken Bow. Lower Loop NRD would like to remind ag producers that the chemigation permit renewal deadline is June 1st. Completed chemigation permit applications need to be received by the NRD on or before that date. The chemigation permit renewal fee is $30 for each renewal application submitted. Applications received after June 1st will be treated as a new application and will require a $100 fee and inspection by an NRD technician. Emergency permits are $500 and expire after 45 days. Chemigation permits issued in 2025 expire on June 1st, 2026. Online applications are available at llnrd.org.
Drivers and farmers need a DOT physical? Thompson Chiropractic has you covered. At Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, Dr. Riley Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers are proud to offer the Paramount Valley Ranch. This 12,979-acre ranch has good cross fencing and is well watered with over 60 tanks on pipeline. This ranch has over 1,000 acres of wet meadow for winter feed, allowing for large-scale cattle production on a year-round basis. Located just 30 minutes south of Ainsworth, this ranch is in a great location with excellent groundwater and an average of 20 to 24 inches of rain per year. Call me, April Good, and check it out on LashleyLand.com.
All right, you're listening to The Breakfast Show on a Thursday. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. A note in from Tina Freeman Simpson about Jack's positive attitude about the weather, maybe reporting a tornado as a very beautiful thing. Tina says he'll probably is like his mom and just wants to see it. And that is a temptation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would not mind watching the Lady Huskers play or listen to them, and I think we've provided that opportunity.
Yes, coming up tonight, 8 o'clock is the pregame. It's going to be a nightcap for sure. 8:30 is the scheduled first pitch time. You'll be able to hear that on 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. You can also pull up the app and listen to it that way. But, yeah, Women's College World Series for the first time since 2013. Set all kinds of records, tied the record for best record in the Big Ten softball. I mean, they're doing great things. They're not that it's weird when you get to this point in the season. You cannot be the number one seed in the tournament, but you can be the number one seed in like the polls. They're the number one team in the country, and they're the team to beat. So they're going to take on Arkansas, and we'll see what happens. It should be a lot of fun. Their pitching is on a whole other level.
Yeah.
Jordy Fromm is incredible, and Nate Rohr is the one who does the play-by-play of the softball for the Huskers Radio Network, and he does a wonderful job. So even if you're watching it on TV, turn your TV set down and turn your audio up. That works for baseball and softball really well because you get to hear it happen, and then you get to see what happened a few seconds later. And it works even better on the app because there's a slight delay to it, so they almost sync up.
Gotcha.
Or if you're lucky enough to have one of those Sports Sync radios, you can use one of those.
Yeah. Also, if you're maybe a person who goes to bed early, you can turn on the radio in your bedroom or use your device of your choice and listen to the game and not be sitting up watching it on TV. And, if you doze off, you might wake up maybe in the 6th inning and catch up on what's going on.
How far into it do you think you'll make it?
It's 8 o'clock. I'll probably
8:30 first pitch.
Oh, 8:30. Let's see. That's about
half an inning.
Yeah, maybe an inning. Maybe I'll get an inning, and then I'll wake up a little bit later on and go, oh, still going. That's a nice way. I mean, baseball and softballs really matches up with radio really well, as you said. So we'll have that for you. And then I know we'll have to make some decisions on how to cover things from there on. We only have what they call Net 1 with the Husker Network, and a lot of the ladies' games end up on Net 2. And, of course, the men's team is really good, too, and doing lots of good things. So we're going to have to kind of just play it by ear.
Right now, the calendar for affiliates is showing that if the Huskers lose, which we certainly don't want, they would be on Net 1 tomorrow night, which means they think they can get to that after the baseball game. So we'll just see. We certainly want them to win, and it all kind of depends on a win or a loss from them and how the network decides to send us audio. So unfortunately, we're not going to know until late Thursday night or Friday morning what we're going to be able to pass along to you on Friday and Saturday. So we'll just let you know.
We'll let you know. Excuse me. It's coming up. I was looking at this sheet this morning, Jeremy, and we just got through Christmas, Memorial Day, and that means we're going to blink, and all these fun activities are going to be going on this summer, starting with the Loop City Polish Days, June 5th through the 7th, Okano Barbecue coming up June 6th. We'll talk about that a little more in depth. Then you got the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. They got a carnival there, free rides for the kids. Demo Derby coming up June 13th. Big Sky Jubilee June 19th through the 21st. Ansley Muddy Creek Festival June 26th through the 28th. And the Callaway Pioneer Picnic on that same weekend. That's just June. And then July, it's looking like there's even more worked in around the 4th of July and all the way through the Custer County Fair Parade, which is on July 25th. So we're gonna be in a whirlwind here very, very soon with summer activities.
Yep, I'm going to be filling up those weekends, and if your own personal schedule doesn't have something on it, you can stay home and put something on your schedule with those celebrations. A lot of work goes into those celebrations by those committees. It really, truly is a labor of love.
It sure is, and those celebrations all go out and get sponsorships from businesses, and so there's a lot of support around our listening area to make sure these continue at our communities here. And one of those is the barbecue, the Blowing the Doors Off barbecue coming up on Saturday, June 6th. And they start serving at 5 p.m., and they have activities going on through up until midnight. And the cookers, the barbecuers, will come in the night before on Friday, probably the afternoon, and start rolling and start cooking, and second to none as far as the quality of the barbecue. And so you can get an advance ticket for $20, $25 at the gate. Children ages 5 through 12 are only $10, and the little ones get to munch for free. But I've got the poster in front of me, and they have such great support for this from businesses around the area. This year, kind of a special event again, because this has been a crazy year already for firemen and volunteers and first responders, with all the fires and so forth that have been in our lives and the lives that have been saved by these fine folks. So it's kind of a special thing, and the fire department, Okano Volunteer Fire Department, is offering for first responders and those kinds of volunteers a free meal. So you can come in and have a free barbecue meal at the Okano Blowing the Doors Off barbecue on June 6th. So get those tickets. They're out there, or just pay at the gate, and that makes a little more money for the cause, because they use this as a fundraiser for training and for equipment for the volunteer fire department in Okano. So.
Yep, there's a raffle, great entertainment. Blacktop Pony is a great show, I hear. And my only advice I can give you is skip the bread if you want to eat as much barbecue as possible, because the bread fills you up fast. So if you want a good variety of food, that's my tip to you.
All right, we'll take a time out, and then we're going to talk with the Custer County Ag Society. Stay tuned.
Cattlemen, spring is here and things are starting to green up. But alongside the good green like pasture grass and trees come the bad greens, musk thistles, mullenweed, buckbrush, and other weeds. Let Aero Aviation help you get the bad green under control this spring. They use the latest in aircraft and GPS technology and crop protection products while keeping the good green in your pocket. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim today and schedule spring spraying with Aero Aviation, 872-5113.
When it comes to a stroke, a quick response is critical. A stroke is always a medical emergency. If you're concerned someone may be having a stroke, Melham Medical Center wants you to remember the B FAST acronym. B for balance issues, E for eye problems, then FAST, F for drooping features, A for arm or leg weakness, S for speech difficulty, and T for time. Time is of the essence. Visit our website at melham.org to learn more about how we can help you stay healthy, active, and strong.
Graduation season is here, and we are celebrating the class of 2026. To all the graduates, congratulations. Now comes the big question: what's next? Whether you're heading to college, starting your career, or still figuring it out, Bruning Bank is here for you. Your story is yours to write, so capture your journey, chase your dreams, and highlight what matters most. Stop by Bruning Bank in Broken Bow and let's start your next chapter together. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
8:42 is your time. Thanks for joining us here on this Thursday, and thanks to Scotty Ross for putting on one of her hats here this morning. This time around, it's the Custer County Ag Society. Scotty, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. I wanted to before we got too far in here, apologize to you, and I could explain to Jeremy that, you know, I'm not as technical as I should be, and I don't want to be anymore.
I know where he's going with
At this point in my life, I'm not really trying to learn new technologies. I've kept up for many years, and then I have a guy like Jeremy over here I can lean on. But I think I should maybe polish up a little bit, Jeremy, and realize when you have a group text, who's on it.
Oh, yeah, that's usually a good...
Mackenzie texted me a side text. She said, does Dave know he's in a group text?
I did, but I thought you were on it.
I was.
To start with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Group texts they stay the same from the start. You know, like you can't get out of them.
I mean, it's fine. It was just Rick and Mike, so anything you have to say to me, you can say to them. But.
Yeah, I felt the same. You know, when I realized that maybe somebody said I shouldn't be on there or they shouldn't be on there. Did you catch that?
Yeah, Rick said, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be part of this conversation, but good job, Dave.
See, I didn't
good
know.
job.
I didn't know Rick was on it. I knew Mike was, and
yeah, I think it was a barn text or something. Something to do with the barn.
Okay.
Anyway, it was all good.
Anyway, that'll jump up and bite you if you don't know who's in a group text. I mean, it depends on what you do, but
what if not knowing Rick was on that, and I went ahead and typed in, "Oh, Rick's probably out trying to golf," or something like that.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing anything to serve his community like he does 24 hours a day.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, the funnest ones are the family group texts, and then you get a side family group text going to talk about the other. Yeah, make sure you keep those straight.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to try. If I don't know for sure, I'm going to go to Jeremy's desk and say, Jeremy,
who am I talking to?
Me.
Because it would be dangerous. I mean, if we were talking about things that were private, right? Yeah. Fortunately, it wasn't. I don't think I put anything up.
We
there.
were good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep very good last night.
Oh, Dave, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't stress.
Well, I got John Prine.
What? I know who John Prine is.
Yeah. Well, I haven't told my wife this, but I'll confess to you guys.
Okay.
Usually I go to bed and go right to sleep. But I found I was doing a little something upstairs and kind of listening to a little John Prine on my phone. And when I went to bed, I found this old video of him when he was going back to his hometown in a 51 Ford. And it showed all the concert stuff and everything. And I don't know how long I was up, but it's quite a long time.
My husband loves John Prine.
Does he?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, it was a great video, but yeah, it kept me up a little later.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're supposed to stop scrolling 2 hours before bed, Dave.
Really?
That's
well,
the
that would
rule.
mean Dave has to stop at like 6 p.m.
Yeah, it would be about 6 o'clock, 6:30. I better quit.
Hmm.
You know, didn't
Start
you go
calling
to-
you RJ.
Yeah. I'm going to lead in to our conversation about the Custer County Ag Society with a live read we have here, which I think is pretty neat to see. The promotion on the Nebraska Ranch Horse Association is inviting the public to come out and watch the cowboys and cowgirls compete this weekend at the fairgrounds. And the NRHA provides a friendly, competitive, and family-oriented environment. So bring the whole family. This is where they bring in horses to compete in, classes from showmanship to reining to working cow horse. And you can see these competitors who exhibit all-around ranch horse skills with their horses in all different classes for free.
For free. No admission.
No charge.
It's like a free rodeo.
Yeah. And there's a lot of that happens
It's
out there.
impressive.
Yeah.
I am telling you. I've got some friends that compete. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of a little girl named Jade Trump. Jade Atkins.
Oh, yes.
She's kind of a local legend.
Yes,
She'll
is.
be there.
Wow.
Yes. I enjoy these ranch horse shows because you put those horses to work in every aspect that they are bred for. I mean, they just all across the gambit. And it's really about horsemanship. It's not really a timed event.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you really get to see those horses perform. So, yeah, take advantage of that free entertainment.
They start first thing Saturday morning at 8 o'clock and then Sunday at 8 o'clock. And just go out and take part. Mrs. Robinson's Cafe will be there, so there'll be something to eat. So you don't
Good
need to
food.
cook anything. Go out and enjoy the competition and food. And it's all at the fairgrounds on Saturday and Sunday at no charge.
Yeah.
So that was one we were supposed to read, so I thought we might start there.
Right.
Not
and
many
that's-
things you can do for no charge these days.
No kidding. And cost of fuel, something right here in town, take advantage of it for sure. That's why Clay's not here this morning. He had a load of wood chips coming in for the stalls, so he needed to unload those. So.
And Clay Hayes is our new GM manager out at the fairgrounds. He's been on a couple of times. If you haven't caught him here on the show or met him, he's a really nice guy, and he's got some great ideas, I think.
He's not bad for somebody from Texas.
Yeah, that's
We'll take
very
him.
true. That's a good point.
He's
Is he a
pretty good for a
Longhorns fan?
Texan. I don't know. He's been awful quiet about that, probably strategically.
Yeah.
But no, we won't hold it against him.
No, no, not because he's doing a great job out there, and he's not one of those guys you can tell that wants it to be the status quo. He wants it to grow.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. And I mean, you pull up this calendar. I mean, I was briefing myself coming in here. There is not a day that there's not something reserved out there. And it's just like very impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
every single day. There's shooting sports, the indoor arena, 4-H dog show practice. Got the ranch horse competition this weekend. We got a barrel race coming up. There's archery competition practice out there. I mean, you talk about a busy place.
Yeah.
I mean, you were talking before I came in about how busy June and July are going to be anyways.
Yeah.
A lot of it's taking place out at the fairgrounds, so
One
we're
of the
excited.
big ones is the demo derby. It's on the sheet there, and lots of things. And then it's not very far away, Scotty. July 25th is the Custer County Fair Parade, which is a kickoff, and they actually start before that.
Right.
With the fair activities, and the fairgrounds will be centerpiece for it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have a tractor pull that day and roll right into the regular fair festivities of Fair Week with the bull riding and the bullfighting and the barbecue and all the things. So yeah, a lot going on out there.
There sure is, and that's good as the economic developer guru. That makes you happy, doesn't it?
It does. I sat in front of the tourism board here a couple weeks ago and visited with them about some of the goals that we have as an ag society board and how that crosses over into economic development. You know, I said it before, a third of our state's economy hinges on tourism. And so we're looking to bring people to town for multiple day events. And they're very impressed with the energy of the board right now. So, and that showed in the grants that they've awarded us. So we're excited about that.
Yeah. So as far as the fairgrounds goes, you got that hat on. How's the situation for help out there? Does Clay have enough employees working right now?
We could always use more help. If you're interested in helping throughout the summer, you got a young kid or somebody that needs a job for the summer, sure, come out and visit with them if you're interested. Bill, our kind of our helper mower type guy, maintenance person on the grounds, he did resign here a few weeks ago, so not really actively looking to fill that role, but if this kind of work is something that interests you, definitely visit with Clay.
Okay. All right. So Ag Society meeting, is that this week?
No, sir.
No.
Do not give me a heart attack. No.
Yeah, me too, because it's Thursday today.
Yeah, I know.
That would mean I didn't do a story about it, a pre-story.
Nope, it is the second Thursday of every month.
Okay.
So we are on here the second and fourth Thursday. That's what we went ahead and set that up kind of like my other meeting, so it can be the day of the meeting as well. But nope, no meeting this week. We are seeking electrical bids to put in some new camper pedestals. So if you are interested in bidding that job, please consider putting one in. If you have any questions about the scope of work associated with that, you can contact Clay and he can get you a description of what we're looking to put in. But we would like to have those pedestals put in before fair time.
Okay.
And we are we're going to auction off. We're going to open up the camper hookup. It's kind of a big deal, I guess, the sign-ups. It's quite a frenzy to get your camper hookup, and there's certain spots that are coveted, I guess. So we would like to have those physically done before July 6th. So.
Well, Jeremy, you've covered some Ag Society meetings, and I have in the past as well. Seems like there's always a conversation about camping spots.
Yeah, and how they're divvied out and how they become available and things like that. And all you can do is what the Ag Society Board has done over the last few years and learn a little bit each year and try to go about it the best way possible. It's kind of like anything else in this world. Not everyone is going to get exactly what they want every single time, and not everyone's going to like the process every single time. All you can do is make it as smooth as you can, and I think they're going at it the right way. Personally, I would just have a big strip of string, put everyone who wants a camping site behind it.
Ooh, I like this.
And then you cut the string and just let everyone sprint.
Just a race.
Oh my God!
And whoever gets there first.
That would be entertaining. We could sell tickets to that.
That'd be another
I like that idea.
A spectator event. Have them run from the grandstands over to the. No, but
I'd highly suggest an emergency vehicle there.
Yes, we would need EMS services on site.
People would come out with their animals and their livestock to try to move faster.
Or slower.
Or slower. Yeah, you have to ride like your pig or your sheep over there to get your camper spot.
Oh, that would be so
That would be
entertaining.
good. Yeah, that'd be good.
That's a great idea.
It's quite a sight when the Custer County Fair is underway to pull in there. We're there all week, and every morning, there's a little haze that time of year in late July and August, and you look across there, it looks like a city, like a town, because of all the camping sites that have been made available. People are hooked up to them. There's a lot of campers.
Yeah, it's a little town out there.
Yeah.
It's like quite the little village.
Game of Tetris to fit those all in there. And there's a strategy to it. I've heard that over the years at the Ag Society meeting too. If you've got those back spots, you need to probably be there earlier in the week, to get your camper in there and get your vehicle out of there so that they can pull the other campers in the next rows and in front.
And for other events, Scotty, there's more and more people that pull in these big rigs that they want to hook up to.
Yeah, they want to be able to hook up. I mean, everybody has or generally has a generator, but if you can avoid having to run it and make that noise and just keep it peaceful out there, we'd sure like to fulfill all the needs.
Yeah.
So,
a little sidebar here on the fairgrounds itself. It's still kind of, after going to fair so many years, it still looks kind of funny in my old mind to see the one barn missing that they had to take out because it was structurally no longer solid. But there's maintenance to the other buildings. There's also added livestock facilities at the other end of the fairgrounds, so that continues, I imagine, and there's probably some discussion about what's coming next.
Yes. That's one thing that I've brought to the board is let's think big picture down the road here. Do some strategic planning is what I call it. Because even the open exhibit hall that's still standing on that east end is iffy. Do you put money into it? Do you look at maybe doing something new? So definitely part of the discussion, part of what we're considering for long-term goals is continued improvement out there. And related to that is one of the tourism grants that we were just awarded, as long as the Board of Supervisors approves it from the tourism board, is some infrastructure updates in the indoor arena. So we have a lot of event producers who want to come to Broken Bow, and they love this location, but the grounds are needing a little bit of attention. And it's like Clay says, you can't ask the prettiest girl in town on a date if you don't have a car to take her, or a table and chairs to sit at. And so we're looking to make some strategic improvements that way so that we can bring some larger events to town.
Yeah, I think there's been discussions about the PA and lighting and all of those sorts of things, enhancing some of those things, and yeah. And I there's probably beyond that too. I'm sure you guys have dreamed about other things too.
Absolutely, and continuing to have a variety of events, and as you guys know, the PA systems. Des was very excited at our last meeting because we got some things so that when you MC the Derby, it's going to be a better experience for the listeners. I guess last year the speakers were on the wrong side or something. Nobody could hear. So we're excited to be able to get that kind of fixed so the spectators would have a better experience that way. And
yeah, well, the speaker system up in the grandstands was put in when they built it for stock car racing, and they're the metal cones, and back in the day that was what you could get, but they're really echoey sounding and difficult to hear. And I know there's always been talk about let's fix that too. So there's a list, I'm sure, as long as your arm, of things you want to do, but you're supported by the Custer County tax dollars, and then beyond that you have to generate your own income, right?
Right. So the tax dollars from the county essentially cover what is necessary for the fair. So all of these outside projects that we're looking at doing and keeping the infrastructure updated, and when I talk infrastructure, I'm talking like there's water lines that blow, very basic infrastructure things that have just been kind of either cast aside or didn't have the money. And it's like, we have to get creative and figure out ways to generate revenue so that some of this stuff can be addressed.
Yeah, last year I think they had a flood in the
stall down by the,
and it ran into the kitchen, and they had to repair that right during the fair. But sometimes you don't realize you have those problems until you open up the valve, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we understand anybody that owns any property or buildings or anything like that, it never ends. And this is a big area to cover.
It is. Several acres out there. So, as a board, like I said, we're ambitious and we're looking to bring more events in, but take advantage of some of these events that are free admission. We also try to look at events that, like you talk about, it takes a lot of sponsors to put on events like a demo derby or a tractor pull or anything. And this is something I was naive about. I didn't know we had to pay to bring a derby to town. I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm the one asking the dumb questions. But there are several events that bring hundreds of people to town for multiple days that they pay us for the facility. And they bring their own sponsors. We don't have to go to our businesses and ask for more money. So we also try to bring as many events like that as we can too, so that we're not constantly knocking on your door asking for sponsorship dollars.
Yeah, I think one of the examples outside of the fairgrounds would be the Sork races, which we've been covering for many years. I always tell the guys over there, boy, you really hit it, because you have all these people coming in paying you to provide entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're talking about.
Exactly, exactly. Well, the Rance Horse Show,
Mm-hmm.
the barrel races, the team ropings, they all kind of have their own sponsorship packages, especially these big team ropings that bring over 1,000 people to town for 3 days at a time. And that was, part of why we wanted to do this infrastructure upgrade, because Jeff Smith, the producer, he brings his own chute and boxes and has to set them up at our facility.
And they do that.
And they do it, but they do it once a year. And he said, if you had it there, I'd come 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh.
So, those are things that we consider, and he's one that brings his own sponsorship packages. So, but we've got the high school rodeo back in town now. That is a lot of people that come because the high school rodeo brings the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
And what I always say about rodeo people, especially high school rodeo, is that's their vacation. Like every morning I get up and I feed my Caribbean crews to my lake cabins and then that's our vacation. And so when they're picking which rodeos to enter and where they're going to haul to, they want to go to the towns that A, have the best prizes offered for their kids, and B, have some other entertainment for the family while they're there. Whether that's swimming or going to axe throwing, go bowling, just communities that you kind of have some things for them to do. They're that alongside of our location, the central location, it's kind of right in the middle for everybody to spider web in. So,
because high school rodeos are in all different sizes of communities, so this is a nice medium size here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love watching the kids between the events in rodeo, because they're sitting on their horses and they're chatting, and then they go out and compete against, I guess, in a way, with one another is probably a better term. They just all become a big family. If they could come back for a family reunion over and over again at the Custer County Fairgrounds, that would be great, wouldn't it?
It is great. Yep. I love the family atmosphere. You always wonder what those kids are talking about.
Yeah,
too.
I do too. I try not to interrupt, because it seems like it's for that age group. So I don't want to interrupt that.
My cousin always said nobody understands teenagers except other teenagers. They need to be around their own kind.
You could get in on one of their group text messages, Dave.
There you go. Do they even text anymore? I don't even know.
I don't know. There's lots of platforms that they use that we don't know about, I think.
I think so.
Scotty, it's always great to have you in. Is there something that we didn't touch on in this conversation that you wanted to talk about? Maybe we should mention again that you are looking for bids on electric work.
Yes.
But anything else?
Just, keep an eye on our calendar. Watch our Facebook page. We'll be promoting all the various events that'll be coming up throughout the summer. So something pretty much every weekend.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick time out, catch up on the news yet to come. We got more things to talk about. Plus, we're going to visit with Subway in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Does your seed have what it takes? Starseed offers top quality seed for your summer planted acres. At Starseed, they offer a lineup of high performance forages with outstanding tonnage and digestibility. Whether your operation is looking for forage sorghum, sorghum Sudan grass, or hybrid pearl millet, Starseed has options in conventional, dwarf, and BMR to fit your needs. For more information, reach out to a dealer in your area, and let's keep your farm green and always growing.
Hi, this is Andrew Knost, CEO at Gothenburg Health. We believe quality healthcare does more than heal. It helps communities thrive. We continue to reimagine rural healthcare with a balance of innovation, compassion, and expertise to serve you better. And because we're supporting our friends, family, and neighbors, delivering quality care just means more. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
Your plans are officially set for June 13th. You're going to be in Broken Bow for the Custer County Demolition Derby. Come witness a smashing good time to the tune of a $10,000 purse. Classes include limited weld, mod light, pure stock, BS compacts, and even power wheels. Adults get in for $20, kids are $10, or get a pit pass for $30. This is a double point event, so you know the drivers are going to go hard. After the action, stick around for country music from the Kyle Saylor Band, along with food, beer, and drinks. It's all June 13th in Broken Bow, starting at 7.
We're celebrating our 40-year anniversary at Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. A lot has changed over the years, but one thing remains the same, taking good care of our customers by providing the best selection of the best quality furniture and flooring that we can. Come see for yourself. At Bow Family, we've made special purchases to celebrate our anniversary milestone that you will be able to enjoy throughout the year. Come in today. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring.
Farming is evolving, and so are we. Learfield Ag continues to invest in the American farmer with expanded offerings like Agra America, a 24/7 ag streaming channel, and a comprehensive podcast directory. From traditional radio to digital platforms and social channels, Brownfield Ag News is your connection to reliable, on-demand ag news. Brownfield, your source for agricultural information. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We're going to catch up on some news.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. A federal judge allows President Trump to move ahead with an executive order which places limits on mail-in voting. Trump signed an order in March requiring the U.S. Postal Service to only deliver ballots to voters on each state's approved mail-in ballot list. The Democratic Party filed for an injunction blocking the measure. JFK International is one of 4 U.S. airports named Wednesday as a designated entry point for passengers arriving from African nations impacted by Ebola. 2 people are confirmed dead, 9 people believed to have been killed in a chemical tank failure at a paper plant in Longview, Washington. Governor Bob Ferguson says the magnitude of the tragedy is overwhelming.
We're bracing ourselves for this being the deadliest industrial tragedy in modern Washington state history.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
This is Denny Gillum, host of Front Lines of Freedom, here to tell you about an amazing new book, The Miracle Man, written by a good friend of mine. It's a remarkable, true account of faith, healing, and restoration in the face of impossible odds. Through a harrowing series of events and miraculous answers to prayer, Bill receives a donor's heart with only hours left to live. His rapid recovery and return to normal life is a story that shows God's power to heal and his faithfulness in answering prayers. The Miracle Man is available online through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other booksellers.
Lisa Wolf here to tell you about our newest website for old-time radio lovers. It's 100radioshows.com. At this site, there are 5 old-time radio shows waiting for you to download free as our gift to you. And be sure to browse the additional 700 old-time radio shows available to you for 70% off by using the promo code RADIO at checkout. This is a limited-time offer, so log on to 100radioshows.com. That's 100radioshows.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The NBA playoffs continue with Game 6 on Thursday between the Thunder and the Spurs, and it all tips off from San Antonio at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Baseball on Wednesday night, Shohei Ohtani pitched 6 hitless innings and had a leadoff home run as the Dodgers defeated the Rockies 4-1. LA has won 5 in a row. The Yankees shut out the Royals 7-0. They completed a 4-game sweep, while the White Sox blew out the Twins 15-2, and rookie Munetaka Murakami hit his 20th home run of the season. The Cubs snapped out of their 10-game losing streak with a 10-4 win over the Pirates. In men's college hoops, Baylor wing Tunde Yesufu withdrew from the NBA draft and committed to St. John's. All-SEC point guard Tyler Tanner also withdrew and is returning to Vanderbilt. And at the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Hurricanes shut out the Canadiens 4-0 in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals to take a 3-1 series lead.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Chance of rain showers today, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 79. Winds out of the east, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows level off around 55, cloudy. Cloudy skies tomorrow, chance of rain showers, highs level off around 80. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
It's so much more than a furniture store. It's Chapin's Interiors on the south side of the square in Broken Bow. You'll find a stunning selection of home decor, jewelry, flooring, mattresses, and more, plus great fashions at Square One Boutique. Fashions to flooring. Chapin's Interiors in Broken Bow.
909, 65 degrees, still cloudy. Wind's not a factor so far. Barometric pressure rising at 3013. Humidity at 82%. Yesterday's high was 84, dropped down to 54 overnight. As actually of 7 o'clock this morning, it was at 54. 81 hundredths precipitation so far this month of May as we wind it down. 65, cloudy and calm right now. Here's Jeremy Shipe.
I always love when Vacation Bible School themes have to do with winter and cold, because they usually are happening right in the thick of summer when it's plenty warm outside. Broken Bow United Methodist Church is having the Snowball Mountain Challenge Vacation Bible School. This is June 1st through the 5th, 9 to noon each day. It's for kids entering kindergarten through 6th grade next year. Volunteers can be grade 7 through adult. So if you want to register, you can visit their Facebook page. The link is available there. Or you can go to bbumc.mycokesburyvbs.com. Sounds like they're going to have a heck of a good time. June 1st through 5th, 9 a.m. to noon. If you're looking for a way to mix up the summer of your kids a little bit and have a great time with their friends that they might be missing from school so far if they haven't been able to connect with them too much. Broken Bow United Methodist Church Vacation Bible School, June 1st through the 5th.
Stay and burn out all the time. Well, that's a good way for you to lose your mind.
5-star subs. So for that
Yeah.
work, we are very appreciative of that.
Yeah, yesterday I had 4 toaster ovens I had to work on.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I didn't know
Yeah.
what you were working on, so maybe my toaster oven comment isn't well received. You're kind of in a hate relationship with the toaster ovens right now, huh?
Yeah. Yesterday was a long day, and then the day before that I was in Lincoln for 15 hours. So.
Oh, man.
Well, you almost had a toaster crisis there.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what's going right, because maybe Jeremy should have a conversation with you, because the last 5 minutes, nothing's went right here for me.
Yeah, evidently it's going to you guys now. So.
I guess. I'm glad we don't have a toaster in here.
I guess
right.
my question, Matt, is when you see a change of the seasons, obviously the soup thing kind of changes, but do you see a difference in people's sandwich habits? Are people going for colder sandwiches as the temperature goes up? Like what kind of becomes popular with the seasonal changes?
Yeah, I do see a few more cold sandwiches, but still the majority of them are still getting toasted. People are eating lighter in the summertime.
Yeah, I understand that. It's really hard to have a big meal and then work out in the sun and in the heat for sure.
Yeah.
What other kind of changes? I know that I had heard Dave and Brent talking to you before, and maybe there were some things around the corner from Subway. Are there any of those kinds of announcements that we can reveal today?
No, I haven't heard anything. They have been talking about bringing stuff back, and so I'm kind of waiting to see, but I haven't seen anything yet. They're supposed to be making a few more adjustments on this next window, so I'm hoping to see, because I've been hounding them about the s'mores cookie and the caramel apple cookie. I'm hoping to see one of those this year.
Yes, those are both very, very popular, and I'm sure you run into this with things that come and go at Subway over the years. Is if we had them all the time, I think people would still love them, but maybe, when there's something special that comes and goes, they really probably fly off of the cookie display, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do. The caramel apple cookie was, I don't know, probably the hands-down best-selling cookie ever in the short period it was here. I know I went through 2 cases in the matter of like a week and a half, and it was supposed to be a 6-week program.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. The other thing we should talk about, Matt, is these daily specials that are just a wonderful value. We've talked on and off over the last few days about how just the price of things are going up. Sometimes you just need to strategize a little bit more if you want to go out to eat for lunch. Subway has really done a good thing with these daily combos that you can get. You get a lot with that for not a bad amount of money.
Yeah, that's a really good deal, and especially if you order it off the app, you can even save even more money with the point system. And then all the coupons you get through the app is just crazy. I actually read an article the other day that Subway is leading in the most couponed franchise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we have the most coupons out there and cutting the most discounts.
And remind me what all is included in those combos and what's the price point on those?
I don't know the price point. I think
it's well less than $10, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But sandwiches change daily. You get chips or cookies and a small drink with that deal. And then they have the pockets are selling like crazy. Those are the new things for $3.99, and yeah, it's just they've got a good price point at $3.99 for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, sounds delicious. Any questions coming up for you, Dave, over there?
Well, I was thinking about your salad, summer salad special. How's that going?
Yes, salads are definitely a key item in the summer. Everybody's looking for a light substitute, and salads and protein bowls seem to be one of the things that definitely picks up in the summertime.
Okay. And you can basically, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, you like a particular sandwich, you can kind of put together a salad made out of those ingredients. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Any sandwich we have, you can actually make into a salad or a protein bowl.
Okay. That's cool. And that takes care of the things that you want to eat in a salad form. And this time of year, we're all eating a little lighter, and it's going to get hotter, so those will continue to do well. Matt, what about your help situation? I know that you always mention that you're always hiring. What's your situation right now? Still looking?
We're always taking applications. We are at a pretty good spot with staff, but we are always looking for that hidden ace.
Okay, very good. And did they apply online now? How's that work?
The best way to apply is actually go into the store and get a paper application.
Okay.
I'm having an issue with the online portal right now. They're supposed to be working on it to where I can get the applications, but as of right now, they haven't got it figured out yet to where I can get them.
Yeah, that's great when it works, but the best way is just stop in the store, face-to-face, pick up an app, and go from there.
And I will be there all day today, so if you want to stop in, grab an application, and possibly have an interview, today would be a good time. I will be there till probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock tonight.
All right, very good, Matt. Drive safe on your way up. Appreciate your time.
Right on. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, yeah, Matt will be there today. Good time to go in and meet the owner-manager and get that application.
Yep, Subway Broken Bow.
There you go. Well, John Mellencamp has a song that has some good advice in it. It's called Walk Tall.
these tickets. Now, we've got some tickets to the Dawson County Raceway in Lexington this weekend. Now, these are $20 tickets, folks, so this is a $40 value. And if you're looking for a way to entertain yourself this Sunday evening, you can go to Dawson County Raceway and get some great entertainment. And if you, these are will-call tickets, so if you want to bring a kid along, they're having these bike giveaways, a bike raffle for the kids this upcoming Sunday. So what we'll do is right now you can call 872-2801. Kristen will just take whoever gets in first, and we'll take your name down, and we'll put your name on will call so that you can pick those up right at the raceway when you go this Sunday. We'll give them your name, and they'll have those tickets available for you. But they're only going to be available to the first person who calls, so keep that in mind. This Sunday, they are doing kids races, go-kart races from 1 to 4 if you want to show up a little early and watch those on the little track. All other classes, hot laps start at 5 and the green flag drops at 6. They've got modifieds, northern sport mods, stock cars, hobby stock, sport compacts, and warriors. You can check out their full schedule on their Facebook page, Dawson County Raceway. This is the third week for them, and they would love to have you there in person. Their big thing this Sunday, again, is the bike raffles. They're gathering up bikes so they can give away lots of bikes to the kids that are going there to the races. All kids' tickets include a meal or if you're under 5 years of age, even when you get in free. So if you get those kids' tickets, get a free meal. So come hungry and enjoy that. And they've got hot dogs and hamburgers and let's say the pulled pork sandwiches and barbecue sandwiches. So bring the kids hungry and get some great food there. Save a little bit at the concession stand and then get a night of entertainment on a Sunday evening. Again, this is Dawson County Raceway this Sunday. Hot laps at 5, green flag at 6 o'clock. We'll cross our fingers that the weather cooperates with them this Sunday so you can go and see some awesome, awesome racing action. Again, if you want that pair of tickets, it's valued at up to $40. Give us a call at 872-2801. Kristen will take your call. Just get your name so that we can get your name to them and you can pick up those tickets at will call. If you've never been to the races, this Sunday is the time to do it.
It will be fun. Speaking of fun, the Sergeant Fair is coming up in Choke Cherry Jamboree, and we're going to talk about that right after these words.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Brent Kester in Broken Bow and find out why so many of their clients would recommend Shelter.
Every machine has a story. Early mornings, long harvests, years of hard work. When the time comes to sell, AuctionTime.com helps make sure the world sees that equipment. Whether you're selling one piece of equipment or planning a retirement auction, start by knowing what it's worth. At Auction Time, we'll help you start with a free equipment valuation and plan the best way to sell. Call 402-458-4570. That's 402-458-4570. AuctionTime.com. Local expertise, worldwide buyers.
Well, these days, when you hear the word free, you begin to question it and go, well, that can't be right because nothing is free anymore. Well, it will be in Sargent.
Yes. June 12th through the 14th, the Sergeant Fair and Choke Cherry Jamboree. Big announcement for this year is that all rides at the River City Carnival are free. Now, this River City Carnival is available Friday night starting at 6 and then on Saturday at 11 o'clock and on into the evening. That's in conjunction with all the wonderful activities going on in the park, concessions and food trucks, the pickleball tournament, the parade, vendor craft fair, parade going on at 10:30 on Saturday, by the way. Friday, they've got a hamburger feed to start the evening, Nebraska pedal pullers going on, the carnival like we mentioned, some music bingo, lots of fun on Sunday as well. Yoga in the park starting at 7:45. They've got a coffee truck going to be there, church and music in the park at 10:30, a pancake feed, kids' bounce houses, and the tropical snow truck on Sunday. Of course, the pit spitting contest and the Dennis Seidel Memorial Water Fights, a big tradition there at the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. Their theme this year is Favorite Decade, so you can do with that what you want. If you like to dress up in 80s garb, you can do that. I'm not really sure what 90s dress up would look like. Probably one of those neon kind of jumpsuit sorts of things, I guess. We kind of lost our variety in the way we dress coming out of the 70s and 80s. There was a 90s style for sure. There always is, but just not as much flair, was there?
No, and a lot of them actually go back in time and repeat what was in those decades, but not
do you
as
think
big.
Think we'll go back to the days of the 70s and everyone will start growing their hair out and perming it sometime soon?
I hope so, because that way Brent would have to grow his hair out. If he wanted to be in style, then he'd have to have kind of a curly bush.
I think Brent would look good with long hair.
I think he would too, and he's only going to do it if he's shamed into it.
Yeah, true. Bring a lawn chair to all of the events in the city park, and make sure to follow the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree Facebook page for more details. They've got a great parade route. This is an awesome schedule. And again, all rides at the River City Carnival are free at the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. This is Friday and Saturday and Sunday, the 12th through the 14th. Go and check out their schedule. They just released it.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy. That takes care of the show today. Join us tomorrow at 7:30 for the Friday edition of the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.